Hello, everybody. This is episode 17, I think. Sounds right. I don't know. Might be 18, maybe 16. Who knows? We don't keep track of episode numbers because why would we? But this is Oscar Buzz, where we talk all things film awards. No matter if it's the Oscars, whatever. Like, it doesn't. I don't even care if we're in award season. We'll be doing Oscar Buzz in mid-June.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, then we'll be like right after right after Cannes Film Festival. So that'll actually be kind of big. But you see what I mean. We're gonna be talking awards all year round. I am Trevor here, as always, with my co-host Thomas. Thomas, how you doing?
I'm doing good. We got a slightly shorter show this week. It's sort of sandwiched in between BAFTA noms and Oscar noms, but it should still be a fun show anyway. Quite a bit of news to talk about, less on the review and awards side.
Yeah. I mean, that's like I think that's kind of expected around this period, in the January, February, March time. Like we're mainly going to be focused on the awards nominations, the awards winners, which will have their own separate videos, and like we aren't really in like film release season for awards campaigning. We'll have a couple next week. I mean, like maybe Death on the Nile, I guess. I was just thinking, if that's really bad, maybe that's hurts Branagh.
Maybe.
Like, honestly,
Yes.
we've seen that happen before.
It could. Especially since he's, having such a major role in the movie.
Yeah, he's performing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that movie's like, I mean, he could get Eddie Murphy'd, where like he's going to win an Oscar, and then Norbit comes out, and then okay. Also, is that the second episode in a row where we've brought up Norbit?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, we need to move on. Let's kick it off with something. Norbit was very far from the Sundance Film Festival.
Yes.
Let's talk about the awards. So the U.S. dramatic competition the past couple of years has supplied us with Coda and Minari. As long as Coda gets nominated, which it should, 2 Best Picture nominees. This year, it went to Nanny. Why? Why? This was, I think, the second worst critically reviewed film out of the films in contention. It's like a horror film. This is just a weird pick. After it won, the Rotten Tomatoes went up to like an 86, but the average rating is still a 6.0, which like isn't great. Like it's fine, but like this movie isn't going to be close to the Oscars. It got picked up by Universal. It's going to be a weird Universal horror film that comes out in like February next year.
Yeah. Okay. So but not an awards player. Okay. Well, that's a shame. I could have done with a few more guarantees and when we do the April predictions to pick from. Rather, looks like we're going to just be throwing darts blindly.
I think that we'll have some stuff. The documentary prize went to The Exiles, which I'm not too familiar with. I don't think it's going to be a thing. The international prize went to Utama, which is a Bolivian film. Very good reviews. I think it has like a 3.8 on Letterboxd. People like this. For reference, I think Nanny had like a 3.3. So like not terrible, but like middling. This was I believe this was Dan Merle's favorite film of the festival. This was a lot of people's favorite film of the festival. It just won the international feature prize. I mean, we haven't seen winners come from here, but even like Hive this year got shortlisted for international feature. I wouldn't be surprised if you see this get shortlisted. It's at an 81 on Metacritic, which is very good for Metacritic. Metacritic, you're lucky to break 90. Like you're very good. You're lucky to break 80 with Metacritic. I think there's only like 12 or 13 films that broke 80 last year. So like they're very stingy.
They are.
So, Utama is because it takes the consensus of every single critic from like reputable like place, whether it's like a newspaper or like a magazine or whatever. So pretty hard to get a higher score. Utama with an 81. This could be a thing. I could see this.
It could be.
Then World Cinema Documentary was All That Breathes. It's not going to be a thing. But the festival favorite was Navalny. Thomas, are you familiar with Navalny?
I've heard of it. It's one of the ones I've heard of, yes.
Okay. So it's going to be an HBO Max CNN Films thing. And it is about Alexei Navalny, who was the opposition leader against Vladimir Putin. And it follows him at the most recent election, which is pretty obviously rigged, so Putin could win because Russia. But snipers, no.
Yeah, exactly. That I'm not commenting. I'm not commenting. I'm happy. I'm keeping it alive here.
But yeah, so festival favorite is for any film in competition or not. So this was all 78 features. This one festival favorite. It also won the audience award for documentary. I'm predicting this for documentary feature to get in.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it sounds it
has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it sounds like the sort of documentary they go for. It sounds quite accessible, I guess. I don't really watch many documentaries, but I would definitely. This is one I'd go out and watch.
Yeah, I mean it's a thriller doc. It's a political thriller. I mean, this is going to be very accessible. This is probably I'm predicting this. The audience award in the U.S. dramatic competition went to Cha Cha Real Smooth, which was expected to win the jury prize. But this makes sense for the audience award. It's still at a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. Metacritic's dipped a little bit to a 74. So that hurts a little bit, but the 90 on Rotten Tomatoes is still pretty strong. Yeah, I mean, I'm still predicting this for a screenplay nomination. People have potentially they've said it's maybe what was the big comparison? Oh yeah, Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl with Ryan Gosling, where it comes out at Sundance. Everybody's like, "Oh, I love this movie. This could be getting a bunch of things," and then it just squeezes into screenplay. I could see that happening. I think everybody liked this movie. I don't know if everybody loves this movie, but I would still. I don't know about Dakota Johnson anymore. After seeing more people's reactions, I think I still feel confident in a screenplay nomination here, though.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's a long way away yet, so we'll see if it gathers the momentum necessary.
I'm February confident in a screenplay nomination.
Yeah.
With the nominations a full year away. All right, then we have a Finnish film that won the audience award for international film called Girl Picture. It's a coming of age film, just about this group of young girls. It's hearing lots of great things about this. Lots and lots of great things. I don't know. Could be another potential international feature contender.
Yeah, they like their Scandinavian international features, so this could be another one to add to the list.
Yeah. Some other big ones. Palm Trees and Power Lines won the U.S. dramatic competition. I didn't see this because its letterboxd was very low.
Okay.
It had a 3.0 or something on letterboxd. It was very mixed. But critically it did pretty well. It got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think its Metacritic was an 83 or something. So it's it's about a teenage girl who falls in love with an older man and all the terrible stuff that happens. I think I called this worst case scenario Licorice Pizza, or it's supposedly very, very uncomfortable. Won the directing prize. Emergency won the screenplay prize. I mean, this isn't getting any Oscar nominations. Maybe Gotham, maybe. Yeah, ensemble cast went to the cast of 892.
Right. Okay.
John Boyega should be in the conversation. However,
we'll get to it.
Oh, I'm going to talk about it now. 892 was picked up by Bleecker Street.
Okay.
Those of you who don't know, Bleecker Street is the distribution company behind the ruination of Mass's Oscars chances.
If they can get Andowed, we'll see. We'll see about Andowed. But if they can't get a performance like that into a supporting actors category,
if they can get one of the best lead performances of the year into supporting, no. I mean, she got Critics' Choice, but she was probably the 6th. She got BAFTA, but she was most definitely a jury save. There's no way that she was top 2.
So there's still a chance for her to get in, but even so, I mean, that film should be getting Jason Isaacs. It should be getting Martha Plimpton, and
that film should be getting
the other one. I don't recall his name. Reed Birney. Yeah, I mean, he may not have got in, but he was still great.
At minimum, this should be getting 3 acting nominations and a screenplay nomination. At minimum. At maximum, it should be getting cinematography, editing, all 4 actors, picture, and director.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I mean, we talk about like flashy cinematography, but like, like this was incredible. So,
Bleecker Street, which I feel bad because clearly they do produce good movies. It's just they don't have the financial backing.
No, they
necessary
don't have the money for it.
Yeah,
like they don't, which is unfortunate. But but what do you do? Okay, and then there's really not much else at the Sundance Awards. There are definitely some contenders, but not too much. It was a fairly tame year for the Sundance Film Festival.
Right. Okay.
All right. Moving on. So let's just jump into some news.
Okay, we'll go to news.
Bong Joon-ho is going to direct Robert Pattinson in a Warner Brothers sci-fi thriller called Mickey 7. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Bong Joon-ho, great director. Robert Pattinson, great actor. I'm very excited to see the two collab.
Yeah, 100%. Like, yes.
Plus, Bong Joon-ho sci-fi thriller, Snowpiercer. Great film.
Yeah. How do you feel about this film's Oscars potential? Because what did Snowpiercer get any?
I don't think so.
No, it didn't.
No.
Yeah. So, how do we feel about Oscar's potential for this one? Like, he's obviously in the club now.
He is in the club. And I think Robert Pattinson as well has been slowly getting into the club. I do think he is over the Twilight whole, not debacle, but the whole Twilight era of his acting with The Lighthouse and then The Batman, plus also Good Time as well, films like that. I think he has gotten over the Twilight era of his acting.
Definitely. So I don't know how confident I feel about this film's Oscars chances, but just from a do I want to see this film because of Bong Joon-ho and Robert Pattinson and sci-fi thriller? Yeah, I do. Oscars.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. All right, Kevin Costner. You might have heard of him. He's a guy who does stuff. He's going to be doing a passion project period Western called Horizon. He's going to start shooting this summer. He's won a couple of Oscars, I think.
Yeah, he has.
I think director for Dances with Wolves, Dances with Wolves, I think were his only nominations. But he got director, he got picture, and he was nominated for actor.
So there's a good shot. Yeah, maybe not entirely my thing. I didn't really like Dances with Wolves. Westerns on the whole, they have to sort of really blow me away. Like Power of the Dog did blow me away, but most of the time they're not really my thing. So this may not be my thing, especially Passion Project. Sounds like it could have a very long runtime. But we'll see.
I don't know. I feel like we've all kind of moved on from Kevin Costner, and he's like, "Hi, I'm still here," and you're like, "Oh, you are."
I know we spoke about this before, but it could be Cry Macho from this year.
It most definitely could be this year's Cry Macho. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And how many nominations has Cry Macho got in this award season?
Hang on, let me count. Oh wait, no, 0.
0. Yeah. Yeah. This would have to be really good. Also, Kevin Costner is not Jane Campion, so all right. Some other Sundance purchases. Netflix has bought the documentary Descendant from Sundance. Also, Barack Obama bought this film as well. Him and Michelle Obama have a production company, and they bought it in conjunction with Netflix. So,
okay, well,
okay. Descendant. This could be a potential contender. It is about the descendants of no, it's just about the descendants, like from the Disney Channel movie. No, it's about the descendants of the first African Americans to be brought over to the U.S. As slaves. And it is about the descendants of those people and like how they live their lives today, and it like explores like the town they live in and like everything. It's like pretty fascinating. Um, this could absolutely be a thing. This could absolutely be a thing. More Sundance purchases. HBO Max buys Dakota Johnson's film "Am I Okay" from Sundance. This film made me very happy. It's not getting any awards. Maybe I mean maybe again like this is like it would have to like people would really have to latch onto it, and it would have to get like the Booksmart treatment where it gets like screenplay and maybe an acting nom at like the Indie Spirits. But even Booksmart like missed the Oscars entirely. And like this, I mean, isn't as good as Booksmart, but like it's still just a very delightful film. It's a really fun rom-com. I mean, I feel like we need like rom-com starring Dakota Johnson every year now because we just got two.
Yeah,
and they were both great. So yeah, I feel like HBO Max is the perfect home for this because it definitely isn't like it's definitely a streaming movie, but it isn't like a Netflix streaming movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you
It
mean.
doesn't fit like the Netflix brand of like I don't know what I call it, like stupidity.
Yeah.
So
Especially
like
with rom-coms, Netflix has
yeah,
quite a bad reputation.
a poor track record. And like HBO Max hasn't been terrible when they've handled like I think they had like the Lovebirds, and it's like they've been their reception has been terrible in handling rom-coms. So maybe. Saoirse Ronan is going to finally win her Oscar.
Well, maybe.
She's going to star in an alcoholism recovery memoir called The Outrun. Okay. We talked about this a little bit. She's averaged a nomination every it was like about every 3 years, I think.
Yeah, I think when you actually whittle down ones that don't count like voice acting and cameos, it was about one every 3 to 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's since she was like 8. So I when she got her first nomination, I think she was more like 11 or something, but like still she was tiny. In Atonement, which she's phenomenal in, and it's like a phenomenal movie, and everybody should watch it because it's great. This is like she's overdue already. Between Atonement, between Brooklyn, between Lady Bird, Little Women, she's overdue.
She is. Already at this young age. She is overdue.
At 26 years old, she's overdue for an Oscar.
Yeah, Glenn Close? No, Saoirse Ronan is overdue.
Yeah, I mean, Saoirse Ronan's a better actress. Fight me. But yeah, I mean, like alcoholism recovery, because like this feels like a very adult role for her, if that makes sense. Because before, like even with like Little Women, she was still playing like it seemed to be like an adolescent role, and this kind of feels like she's transitioning into adult roles. We kind of saw that with like Jennifer Lawrence, because even in like Winter's Bone and stuff, like she's still playing like the younger type of roles, and then she gets into like American Hustle, I guess. And then
Silver Linings Playbook as well. Yeah,
Silver Linings Playbook, yeah. And then we're like, oh, okay,
yeah,
she's an adult. We can treat her like an adult actress now. And I feel like this is Saoirse Ronan's adult film. I wonder what that will be for Timothée Chalamet, because like, I mean, even this year with like Dune and stuff, like Don't Look Up, like he's still playing like those like adolescent type roles.
I mean, he's got a very young face, so
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe never. Maybe never.
Maybe never. Maybe he's just like maybe he just won't age like Paul Rudd. Like because Paul Rudd's been playing like 30 years old for 50 years. So, I mean, maybe. But yeah, no. I mean, like how much more Oscar baity can you get
than
than
recovering alcoholic?
alcoholism?
Yeah, that's
Sounds
very
weird.
true.
But like legitimately, like this is Oscar bait in a bottle.
Mm. Yeah,
Saoirse
yeah.
Ronan,
So
the Academy loves her.
there is a good shot. There's a good shot. This is in at least contention. Maybe win. You know, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
well, obviously
definitely in
got to win, but
contention.
like I'm assuming this is going to be a 2023 release. I can't imagine if it's just being announced that we'll see this come out this
Mm.
year. But like if I had to make early predictions for the 2023 Oscars right now, like I would feel confident about placing this in actress.
Yep. If you had to make early predictions to the
Which I
2023,
may or may not be already doing.
okay.
All right. Okay. Hildur Gudendottir.
Good pronunciation.
Thank you. I learned that. Um, I tried very hard to learn it during the 2019 season when she won for Joker. I'll just do it again because I'm proud of it. Hildur Gudendottir. She is going to score the film Women Talking. This is Frances McDormand in the supporting role. I think it's about like women in like the 1800s or something. I don't know. It's like it has a very similar title to She Said, which made me
Yeah.
confused. Both like some form of like feminine identification and then something about speech.
Yeah.
But
I
this is
think
not.
I think the audience could have worked out why they were similar.
Okay.
You never know. You never know. There might be some people out there who, when women talking, she said, they're not similar anyway. No.
Hildur Gudend. um, but yeah, I mean, this could be another nomination for her.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she's in the club.
She is. I mean, I wasn't that struck by the Joker score. I mean, it was a good
I
score.
liked it.
Obviously, it was a competent score, but I
Yeah.
never really understood why it won. But it won. Therefore, she has that name recognition that if Woman Talking is even anywhere near the conversation, should give the composer. I'm not going to try and pronounce her name. A chance. Puts her in contention.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, this it could be a thing. I mean, we just kind of have to assume at this point with Hildur. So we'll see. Lionsgate has slated "Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret," an adaptation of Judy Blume's novel for September. The director and producer of The Edge of 17 will reunite for this project. Weird next step for the director and producer of Edge of 17. September doesn't seem like it's that strong of a release date, but like I don't know. I've been hearing Little Women comparisons of like a classic period. I believe this is a period piece novel being adapted. I don't think we have cast yet, so I don't know. I guess this could maybe possibly potentially be a thing. But I don't know. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be a thing. It could not be a thing. We've seen period dramas do very well. We've seen period dramas do less well. So it could be a thing. It could not be. So yeah,
For sure. For sure.
you have cut out. Are you back? Hang on. No, you keep cutting out. Cut out again.
Am I here now?
You are here now. Yes. Oh no, you cut out again. Hello.
Okay.
Okay. Are you there? Yes. Still cutting out a bit. Now you look good. Hang on. Say something. Okay, now you are back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you are back now.
I'm good.
You are. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Ready to restart here?
Ready? Ready?
All right, 3, 2.
Wait, where am I going from?
All right, next. Huh?
Hang on, where am I going from? Are we just going from the next story? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say? Sorry.
You're a bit delayed. Hang on. Yeah, I think you're good now, though. Okay. Wait,
Okay.
so are we just going from the Woman King story?
Yeah, we can just move on to the next story. I believe it was on my end, so like everything that you should still be in there, and then I can just cut to.
Cool.
We can enter into the Woman King. All right, so 3, 2. All right, next we have the first look at Gina Prince Bythewood's latest, The Woman King. She did The Old Guard. I think 2020. Obviously not an awards contender, but she's very respected. She has a couple films in the Criterion Collection, including Love and Basketball. Respected director, never gotten any kind of like Oscars attention or anything. Now she's directing a film with Viola about, a woman king, aka a queen, and it's like very like African inspired like costumes and like. I mean, production design, look at it. Like this, we got our first 2 images, and like Viola Davis looks like she's going to crush it, which one is that a surprise? But like, this thing looks good. It looks like it could be a thing, 100%.
Yeah, people loved Black Panther, and the only real gripe they had about it getting this Oscar attention was because it's a superhero movie. This takes away that problem even. So there's no real reason why this shouldn't be an Oscars contender. It feels exactly like its sort of thing.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I mean, this could be like picture, this could be director, this could be screenplay, actors, production design, cinematography, costumes, awesome. Like sound, score. Like I assume like the score is probably going to be insane. Like this. Look out for this one, everybody. Look out for this one. This is for this year. It's probably going to show up on a couple of my predictions for our first predictions in April for the 2023 Oscars ceremony.
Yeah,
I'm expecting pretty big things out of this film. All right, let's talk about South by Southwest. Let's touch on some of the big things premiering there. We've seen not necessarily some Oscars things, but we've seen stuff like Shiva Baby premiere here. We've seen stuff like The Fallout, which just came out on HBO Max. Like some stuff has happened here. We've seen some stuff. So, what's here? We have Everything Everywhere All at Once, A24.
Yeah.
We like A24. Also, X from A24. These are both coming out in March, so they'll get South by Southwest, and then like theatrical releases like a week later. We have the Nicolas Cage thing, the unbearable weight of this thing looks insane. Nicolas Cage, lots of acclaim this year for Faye. This movie looks crazy.
Yes.
We have 2 things from Sundance that were like horror films that people were kind of on. Watcher and Master. Also, The Lost City is going to be here. The thing with like Anne Hathaway or Sandra Bullock, whoever that is. Daniel Radcliffe's in it.
The Lost City. I've heard of it. I don't.
Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, Daniel Radcliffe, Brad Pitt.
Oh, is this the basically Romancing the Stone sort of remake? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's that thing.
This is premiering now. Okay.
That's Northwest. Emergency, another Sundance thing.
Yeah.
Also showing up here. We have Apollo 10.5, Richard Linklater's animated film premiering here. This could be a big thing. Thomas, thoughts on Apollo 10.5 showing up here?
Yeah, I mean, we've said about, I don't know if we've said on screen or not, but we've said about the animated race this year. It's looking quite the race. You've got Lightyear, Spider-Verse, this, and then the Bad Guys as well, and then a couple of other things as well. So this is going to be entering a pretty stacked. Yeah, this is going to be entering a pretty stacked race. But Richard Linklater, it's a big name. It sounds like it's going to be it sounds like it's not going to be an animated story necessarily aimed at kids, which the Oscars do like. The Oscars do like, so should be an interesting one.
Yeah, we're seeing 2 amazing directors take on animation this year with Linklater and Del Toro. So
yeah,
it'd be interesting. Then we have Bodies, Bodies, Bodies from A24. And like Thomas, I told you some of the cast of this one, but let me read off the full cast here. Rachel Sennott of Shiva Baby, Maria Bakalova from Borat's subsequent movie film, Amandla Stenberg from like The Hate You Give, also the best part of Dear Evan Hansen, Pete Davidson, that Pete Davidson from SNL, and then also Lee Pace from Lord of the Rings,
and obviously Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy. That is a pretty stacked cast, and this is going to be an interesting film. Pete Davidson in a A24 horror. Not entirely sure. I'll need some persuading to get round to that, but I mean, it's A24 horror. They know how to direct horror, or not direct, produce horror. Midsummer, Hereditary, they've got a good track record. The Witch.
Yeah, for sure. But like the 3 female leads, I'm very excited. Sennott, Bakalova, and Stenberg. Good leading three.
Yeah.
Descendant, which we talked about, that's also showing up here. Making some plays. And that's a lot of the big stuff. Lots of A24.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of A24, which is a good thing. That would be a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. So The Color Purple, the Steven Spielberg film, did well at the Oscars, won Oprah an Oscar. It's getting remade, starring Fantasia Taylor and Danielle Brooks. Fantasia Taylor, I believe, hasn't acted in that much. No, she's not acted in anything. She's a singer. I don't know. This, I guess. I think.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a remake. We would usually say. I think the West Side Story is maybe the exception that proves the rule here of Hollywood remakes getting in at the Oscars. West Side Story did well, or is doing well, but equally,
it's slipping. Also,
it is slipping as well. But equally, I don't know if this one has what it takes to be the next great Oscar remake that repeats the success of its original. To be honest. I mean, it is a film that relies very heavily on the acting. So the fact that they are casting this singer doesn't fill me with confidence either.
To be fair, it was also, I believe, Oprah's debut.
Oh, okay. So maybe.
So they're basically just trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think this is going to be a 2023 release, so we won't have to deal with it until next year. Weird that Spielberg remade a classic and now one of his films is getting remade. Kind of funny.
Yeah.
Next
they'll be remaking Schindler's List. And maybe that wouldn't be in the greatest of taste.
No, we're gonna see a 1941 remake.
Oh yeah.
Spielberg's masterpiece is magnum opus. Not feeling great about this one. IFC has picked up Claire Denis' Fire, also known by both sides of the blade, premiering at Berlin. Wouldn't be shocked if we see the show up at Cannes. Claire Denis, amazing director. High Life, I believe, is her English language debut, which I want to say starred Robert Pattinson. So he's just like getting all the amazing foreign directors English sci-fi films. This probably won't be a thing unless like this is maybe her breakout where they decide to honor her.
Yeah, maybe.
It's also IFC that has it though, so that gives me less confidence. I don't know. I don't really think that there's much to say.
No.
Here. No. David Lynch has joined the cast of Steven Spielberg's The Fabelmans. Oh what?
Yeah.
It's rumored that he's going to be playing John Ford.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Because I mean, so far we've seen fairly standard picks for acting within this movie.
Yeah.
and we've just assumed it's going to be a standard biopic directed by Steven Spielberg about Steven Spielberg. But I mean, this David Lynch pick certainly adds a bit of flavor into this dish that is the movie.
Imagine Best Supporting Actor nominee David Lynch.
David Lynch. Yeah, that would be interesting, to say the least.
That would be incredible. I would love that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, yeah. As I said, it's an interesting pick. My only hope is he fits the movie still. Like, that's my only hope. That's my only worry, that he maybe won't fit the movie.
What I could see legitimately happening, like, I think SAG ensemble. Like, I'm just trying to figure out ways David Lynch could win awards. Sorry, but like SAG ensemble winner David Lynch could be a thing.
It could be a thing.
It could be a thing. All right, but yeah, this is weird, but I love it. I'm very here for it. All right, yeah, we talked. This is gonna be a shorter show today, and this, trailers. Got 2 of them. First of all, being like a 20-second teaser for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. This has been in development since 2008. Finally coming out December of this year. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like this teaser. First of all, it's only 20 seconds. Just give us a bit more. And secondly, all they did show was the design for Jiminy Cricket, which is a design I think looks very, very ugly. I really don't like the design. It looks very Guillermo del Toro, though.
It does, but equally, I really just don't like the animation on the James and the Giant Peach film that came out 2005, I think. And this is sort of echoing that, which is not a good thing for me. I'm sure the film will be weird and wacky like most Guillermo del Toro films are, but equally all this showed me was the design, and that design I didn't like.
I don't know. I was fine with it. I think it looks very Guillermo del Toro, which is all I was really wanting out of this. Like, we're getting
Ewan McGregor sounds like he'll voice him well, though, at least.
Yeah. Like we're getting 3 Pinocchio films this year. Lionsgate is doing an animated one. We have Del Toro's one, and then Robert Zemeckis is doing his like live action animation hybrid thingy for Disney. So, this is easily the one I'm the most excited about.
Yeah, probably. But equally, if the animation rubs me the wrong way, don't think I'll be a massive fan of it. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that you would have to predict this in the 5 for animated.
Yeah.
This is top 4 alongside Spider-Man, Lightyear, and Apollo 10.5.
Yeah, and as I said, the bad guys. It looks like it's going to be a good DreamWorks film, which there hasn't been many.
Okay. Honestly, I think the 5 you would have to say is the Disney thing that's coming over Thanksgiving. It's untitled, but like they're giving it the Encanto release date.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I mean,
but equally, did Ralph break the internet again? Because that was over Thanksgiving, yes. I remember.
Ralph
that got in. Okay, well, there we go then. There is a good chance that one gets in.
Yeah, because that was the Spider-Verse year. Because that was Spider-Verse, Isle of Dogs, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Mirai, and I can't remember what the 5th one was.
Yeah, okay.
I want to say it was another one of the Pixar.
When did The Breadwinner come out? Was that 2018 or 19?
I don't think there was 2 foreign animated films nominated. Right. I don't think Breadwinner got in. What was Pixar?
We are going to have to go into Google.
That's okay. Yeah, we're getting sidetracked. We got to elongate the show.
Best animated feature, 2019. That would have been. Noms. No. Okay. Yeah. Dear me. How are we going? What?
Spider-Man. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Isle of Dogs.
Spider-Man, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Isle of Dogs. Hang on, this is taking ages to find. I'm just going to go to Oscars 2019. Oscars 2019. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. I'm scrolling. I scrolled too far. I'm scrolling back up. Right. It was. Hang on. How many? Oh, it was. What did we say? I swear we said all of them.
Spider-Man, Mirai, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and the
Isle of Dogs and
Isle of Dogs.
Incredibles 2. I swear we mentioned Incredibles 2. I think we mentioned Incredibles 2.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think
so that makes sense.
Okay. Well, ignore that.
Ralph Breaks the Internet got in. I feel like whatever this Disney Thanksgiving thing, I mean, Encanto's obviously getting in. It's probably the favorite to win. Yeah, like
also, probably the breadwinner did make it in. You know?
Nice. What year?
The year before. Okay. So, because it's a 2017 film.
2017. So. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This could. I feel like that's our 5, but like that's very far in advance.
Yes.
But we got to talk about something. All right. After Yang, had the trailer.
Yeah.
My favorite film of Sundance Film Festival. My favorite film of the year so far. One of A24's very best. One of Colin Farrell's very best performances. We had the trailer. Like, I mean, I obviously love the movie, so I like the trailer.
Yeah, it'd be a bit weird if you.
We will most definitely do a review.
Yeah, it'd be a bit weird if you liked the movie and then hated this trailer. God, the trailer was awful.
I feel honestly, I don't think that would be that weird. I feel like there's plenty of great movies with bad trailers.
Yeah, no, but if you've already seen the film,
that's true.
I don't think you would ever watch a film, go, I love that, then watch the trailer, and then go, I hate that. Like, if you watch the trailer, it's bad, watch the film, oh, it's actually very, very good. That makes sense. Doing it the other way around would be a bit of an anomaly. But anyway, the trailer looks good. It's about a clone or whatever. I don't know the exact details of what it's about. It's some sci-fi concept. It worked well for a swan song. This sort of it didn't actually work great for a swan song. Let's be honest. But it's swan song's done well enough. It's done well enough. Maybe this isn't an Oscars thing. Maybe as much as I know you'd love it to be.
I've heard Ex Machina comparisons.
Yeah, it could be Ex Machina.
But definitely look out for this at Indie Spirits.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think it's Swan Song. I'm not going to be wrong about this. It's Swan Song released earlier. Maybe it would have been an Indie Spirit thing. Who knows? No one can prove me wrong.
Well, actually, I can if I look up the budget and it's over 22.5 million.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
But I won't, so nobody can prove you wrong.
No one can prove you wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. I love this trailer. It's a beautiful exploration of memory and like what it means to be human. This is like I don't know. I like that kind of stuff. I like high concept sci-fi. And this is just like a great high concept sci-fi film. So
yeah. Have you seen Black Mirror? Going completely.
I've never seen Black Mirror.
I think you should. I think you'd like it. I
probably would. It seems like something that I would like. So yeah. But that was a pretty short show.
Yeah, pretty short show. As we said, sort of sandwiched in between the excitement of the BAFTA nominations and the live stream we're doing. Yeah. I don't know when you're releasing this, but tomorrow / today if you release it tomorrow. Okay, yeah. I'll leave that up to you. Yeah.
Oscar nomination prediction live stream, then Oscar nomination reaction. So much stuff. Lots of stuff. Very exciting. But until then, Thomas, where can people on the internet find you?
You can find me at the Paymans Pictures. I always say the Paymans Pictures. It's not just Paymans Pictures and Thomas Gladstone on Letterboxd.
It's not the Joker. It's just Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the Batman. It's just Batman. Oh no, wait. It is the Batman.
No. It's got the backward. You can find me on YouTube at The Basement and on Letterboxd at Trevor Matson. Until next time, stay safe, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.